Hi, this is Jordan Renaud, D-line, class 2023, Louisville High School. This is the Sports Muse.
I give you 2 pounds and a Ric Flair.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Muse. I am your host, Kevin Brumley, and I have a special guest on the show today. It is Jordan Renaud. He is one of the best players in the state of Texas. He's one of the best players in the 2023 class. We're talking about he's ranked in the top 30. So it's a pleasure. It's an honor to have you on the show. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. So let's start here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm from Broward County, Florida. I currently live with my dad. I came from Palmetto. That's why I transferred from Palmetto High School to Louisville. That's pretty much it for right now.
Okay. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
Trying to learn how to cook, sing a little bit, rap, write music. I'm really based off of music. Like I'm a music kind of guy. And work out, read, stuff like that.
I like it, man. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. There's dimensions to you. There's levels. I like that. So what's interesting is I just had DJ Hicks on the show, and he's one of the best players in Texas along with you. And you both are so physically talented at your age. You guys are like mirror images of each other. You said you're coming from Florida. You played 6A football in Florida, a huge football state, and you literally look like a grown man playing against little kids. I mean, you were consistently driving guards and tackles 5 yards in the backfield and sacking quarterbacks that way. So it's definitely crazy. I said you're ranked in the top 30. You're one of the best players in your class. How does it feel to have that kind of recognition?
It feel good. I try not to have a big head with it, but my parents gonna keep me grounded at the end of the day. So,
and that's honestly that's great to hear because DJ said something similar where it's the idea of the journey's not done yet, man. You've just started. You've just scratched the surface on what's gonna what you're gonna conquer and achieve. So the fact that you stay grounded, you stay level headed, and you realize you have a long way to go is great to hear. So you have 20 plus offers. Is there any offers you've received so far that were kind of eye-opening? Like when you got offered by this school, you were like, wow, like that's a big deal.
It was 2 points in my whole high school experience. My first one from Miami was an eye-opener because that was one of my favorite schools growing up. And then this recent one, Alabama, that was a real eye-opener. Like, I don't know, that was real surreal to me. But those two were like the major ones.
And I like that. As being a Florida guy, I'm from PA, but I always said if I got a full ride in football, I'd go anywhere I ever wanted. Miami would be my choice, man. Like the U when I was growing up was it, man. It was the cream of the crop. And then Alabama, for a young guy, man, Nick Saban's the defensive wizard, man. He's the GOAT. He's the college GOAT. To be offered by him, that says you're doing something right, man. That absolutely says you're doing something right. So do you have you play defensive line? We see you line up a lot on the interior, but I've seen some people kind of rank you and recruit you as a strong side defensive end. Do you have a preference of playing inside or outside?
Not really. I mean, at first, cause my old coach, Coach Walls had told me inside, inside you learn the lay of the land. Cause I was a freshman starting on varsity. So moving, he said inside, yeah, you're gonna play inside for the school, but I know in the future that they're gonna recruit you at end. So playing inside taught me how to stay low, like how to handle aggressive linemen, and playing outside just putting me on an island and working what I want to work because I'm really by myself. So it's nothing like a tackle can do to me that I didn't experience inside. So
Sure, and I like that. And it's honestly, you're one of those chess pieces that a coach loves to have because you can attack the offensive line's weakness because you can move you around. It's not like you're a one-dimensional guy. We can play you on the end. We can play you inside. We can play you at the one tech. We can play you at the three tech. So it definitely, you have to be a coach's absolute dream.
yeah. But to answer your question, I really don't have a preference.
That's great to hear. You know what I mean? Just a team player, whatever you can do to help the team. Let me ask you this. What do you think you do best? You do a lot of things great, but what is it the one thing that you think makes you elite?
My speed. I think my speed, and the power. The mix between speed and power for me is what I think that's going to propel me into a greater player.
And I do think that from defensive line standpoint, I think you see a lot of guys with elite speed and you see a lot of guys with elite strength. But I think what becomes great is when somebody has that blend. And like I said, man, if you watch your huddle film, you're driving dudes back. Like, I mean, grown men tossing them around. And we see your speed too. Your get off is unbelievable. So I think you do have that blend. And you haven't even played a snap your junior year yet. You know what I mean? You're still growing. It is incredible. Do you have a favorite pass rush move?
My go-to is long arm. I love the push pull. Like if I want to do something that's out of the box, I'll do a spin occasionally, but I try not to do a spin. But those are pretty much it though.
I like that. No, that's absolutely. And who are some of the guys you like to study?
Montez Sweat, Miles Garrett, Chase Young. Who else? And both of the Bolster brothers. Those guys, yeah.
They all have that.
I forgot about him.
They had that same identical build of that like long arms, big, strong dudes who can straight up fly. So those are great guys to study. And two more questions before we get to rapid fire is, I said you're sitting on 20 plus offers. Do you have any idea? You have plenty of time, but do you have any idea when you might drop a top list of schools or maybe commit?
That's going to be farther down the line, but this fall or early my senior year.
Yeah, you have plenty of time, man. Because I think it's tough. Kids get criticized when they commit way too early. Like I'll see kids commit like end of their freshman year, really early in their sophomore year, and then they decommit, and then people are like, "Oh, this kid can't make up his mind." So I like the idea of just waiting it out, man. Play the field. You'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we get to rapid fire questions, is what advice would you give to young athletes, man? You, like I said, you're cream of the crop. You know, young kids want to be in your shoes. What would you recommend to them?
I would say don't get a big head because everything is not what it seems. I will also tell them that you may have offers and stuff, but you have to stay humble at the end of the day. It's about humility. So just stay humble.
And I do love that because there's certain kids I've talked to, whether it's been on the air or whether it's been in private, that kind of big time you a little bit. They give you this idea that they've already made it, and you know, you give me the sense of you're here to play, man. You love the game. You don't play for the accolades or the spotlight. You play for love of the game, and you're very, very good at it. So I love to hear you say that. I think that makes a lot of sense, and the advice that you give, you kind of, you know, you practice what you preach. So I love that, man. So rapid fire questions. First thing, Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
What games do you like to play?
GTA, Modern Warfare. I'm trying to learn how to play 2K, but I don't really know about that yet.
Okay.
Other things. And Madden. I forgot Madden too.
Of course. If you could have any superpower, what superpower would you pick?
Telekinesis.
Ooh, I like that. That's always like my dark horse one. I like that one a lot. That's a great one. Favorite food?
Soul food.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Shark Tales.
That's an interesting one. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me 3 words that describe you.
Ambitious, caring, hungry.
I like it. I like it. Those fit, man. Who is the best pass rusher of all time?
Man. Lawrence Taylor.
LT. That's not a bad answer at all, man. That guy was
Lawrence Taylor to me. Lawrence Taylor is like that.
So you mentioned music earlier. Who's your favorite rapper?
I like from the 90s Biggie, but from my era, Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne. That's an interesting one. That's usually I figured you'd be almost too young for Lil Wayne, and like it's more kind of my age. But I like that. I like that. It's interesting.
Lil Wayne. I used to with my dad. I used to be in college with my dad. So like when I was younger, I used to be in college with my dad, and all we listened to was T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Plies, like a lot of stuff like that. So a lot of people won't expect me to know about stuff like that. Lil Boosie, all of them. Especially with music. And my whole family can sing, so I kind of got a tired of music.
No, that's fun, man. I like that. I'm a big Kanye, Cudi, J. Cole. Yeah. Like I like the guys that have like a meaning, man. If you're gonna rap and you're gonna sing about something, like speak to me. You know what I mean? Like have that kind of meaning behind it. So I like that, man. Who is the best player you've ever played against?
Amari Daniels, Miami Central.
I like it. And then last one is who is your celebrity crush? Who you trying to hit up?
Of all time or just right now?
Just right now. Who you trying to jump up on Instagram? Hit him up in the DMs.
This girl named Magic.
Okay, I don't know her.
Yeah, but she a YouTuber.
Okay.
She a TikTok dancer, stuff like that.
I like it. I like it. Hey guys, go check out my guy. Just a super chill guy. This is one of my favorite interviews I've done. You're a relaxed guy. I like your vibe. I like your energy. You know, you're a dog at football. Just a real good down to earth guy. Clearly, you're raised right, Dad. You did a great job. I appreciate you, man. Thank you both of you so much. And like I said, go follow my guy. And if you guys like the interview, make sure you click like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.